welcome to Young Kizzy, the one YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe button down below and turn on the bell icon. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section.
Alola, Kinayo. So who is Chavinga? I'm just sitting here flabbergasted and asking myself, who is Chavinga that we're giving him so much airtime? Especially the Patriotic Front related pages. Who is Chavinga, really? It's a man that has no even courage. You will never see Chavinga walking anywhere by himself. He walks with a hood of police officers guarding him. He has no courage to even stand up for what he claims he believes, being a sellout towards the PF. And then you're busy talking about Chavinga says he's going. Who is Chavinga to even speak to Honorable President Given Lubinda? Who is Chavinga? Chavinga is given an opportunity to become a member of parliament and disappoints the people of Mafinga, disappoints the Patriotic Front, disappoints the whole country. Chavinga moves around laughing to extreme. His mouth is almost, the upper lip is reaching almost his eyes. Overcompensating because he knows. Don't think Chavinga doesn't know. He knows. He knows whatever he's doing is not right. And then you are there. Chavinga is going to take President Luvinda to courts. Which courts? To do what at the courts? Chavinga, as long as you are not able to come to the by-election in Chawama and stand with us, the PF members, side by side and campaign for a candidate that generally we as the PF have agreed upon, who are you to even say anything? What has happened to this country, Kanshi? Like, we have lost our self-respect and have even have lost respect for each other. We've just become a bunch of jokers. It is so disheartening. You men are in the forefront. And even the senior women, you're also to blame. What a society you're creating. When we celebrate wrong things, as long as it's working to our benefit, we're celebrating it. You're not consistent. If you go into the Patriotic Front, the one thing you hear some of the elderly leaders of the Patriotic Front saying that they're saying that Macau is disrespectful. They've even destroyed my name to some younger people who have actually bought into the whole thing to say I am disrespectful. But I'm not disrespectful. I have just held them accountable for their actions the same way I hold the UPND accountable, because we must be consistent. If I am allowed to tell President Hagai Dechima that you're a liar because you say this now, you have said this, that makes you a liar. If I'm allowed to say that to President Hagai Dechima and they clap for me, it means within the PF, if a leader does what is wrong, I am allowed to say what you have done, my elder, is wrong. We have to be consistent if we want to change this country. So there you are, all of you. It's news. Chavinga is taking Luminda to court. As what? In as much as we understand that the courts in Zambia have actually gone down the drain, they have lost credibility. The high esteem we held judges in has vanished. Nobody respects the judges anymore because they have made extremely questionable decisions. They are no longer holding the balance of justice. No. They please the UPND. And the few times that honorable men and women in the justice system have held up, the UPND has rubbished their efforts. Yesterday we were witnessing the celebration of the ascending of the Constitution, which was declared unconstitutional. And people were there celebrating, even senior leaders, people who've been in government for a long time. Shame. You people are destroying the country. What I feel about generally most of you elderly people is that you actually have lost faith in a better Zambia. You've lost faith in a better Zambia. So as long as you're benefiting in the UPND, it's fine, because after all, it's your child, you're now, right? It can't be fixed. You've lost hope of a better Zambia. The same as some of you in the PF, you are working hard, but not because you believe PF should come and deliver better. No, some of it is just because you want to get back into power and have the opportunities that you know come with power. Because equally yourselves, you don't believe that we can change anything. You've given up. I was being told, Namakau, understand that you will not be adopted for the Chawama member of parliament adoption. You'll not be adopted as a candidate for the Patriotic Front. We're looking at someone who is more senior, someone who's been in government, someone who will be able to challenge government at that level, and yet the same person is advocating for a young president to take over the PF. Someone who has not even got 20% experience that President Lubinda has. So instead of using the same information she used on me to say, we need somebody mature, we need somebody seasoned, we need somebody experienced, we need someone qualified to face the UPND government, because they've been in government for so many years. They use double standards. For me, I had to accept that. And as a Democrat, and as a firm believer that when it's your time, it's your time, I did not argue. I'm supporting Bright Nyundwe for PF under Tose Alliance FDD 100%. I'm not bitter. But I'm just wondering that the same wisdom used on me, the same people are unable to use it within the Patriotic Front to say, look, for the season we are in, we need a president who is experienced. None of the other presidential candidates can claim to have had developed 98 bills and had them pass into law. None of them. None of them can claim to have been ministers as long as President Lubinda has been. But they don't choose the same measure. And that's the way the problem is. Because we shouldn't be having questions of who is going to lead us next year. It should be clear that we're going to have President Lubinda, because he's the most qualified, most experienced, and the only one who has the tenacity and capability to face off HH. But you're not using the same standards. All of you, my elders, all of you. You are there making Chavinga feel like he's something when he's just a useful tool. And a guy who is overcompensating because he knows where he is. His value is zero. He's just useful. Not even the UPND respect him. I can imagine where they sit alone and Chavinga is not there. They just laugh and wonder what kind of a useless human being can allow themselves to be used in that manner. Because maybe you don't have usefulness for yourself. That's why you're allowing other people to use you. Because there shouldn't be any kind of money that should compel me to betray millions of Zambians. Same with the members of parliament. There shouldn't be anything that compels you. Look, we understand in our personal lives, none of us are perfect. That's why I'm not even talking about that crazy hug we saw. That hug, the whole vibe of the hug, it's so inappropriate, but I won't talk about it because in our personal lives, we are all flawed. But at governance level, can we level up? You, our elders, in the ruling, in the opposition, all of you are suffering from the same disease whereby you have dropped the standards of self-respect and respect for each other. Okay? Because now we are living like a joker. Chabinga is there talking. I am Chabs International. Everything shit. At that level, my man, to sure. Are you not feeling bad that we are disrespecting ourselves? To have jokers like Chabinga speaking to the entire country at that level. To be passing laws which are unconstitutional. Are we not feeling ashamed? Even the young ones, you are not even any better. Celebrating and supporting wrong things. The clergy. No, the PF did this to the MMD. So that now, so you're happy that we haven't grown? We haven't matured? We're doing exactly the same thing like mad people, yet expecting a different result. Are we not ashamed? I am ashamed. Because I'm one of those few who are saying we still deserve better. We can do better. We can rise up. We can be consistent, have integrity, have morality in us. Don't sell our country for a bowl of money. Come on, raise the standard. Let's say, "Lo aswaba." Eh?